G'day, I'm Liam, and welcome to my channel. I've travelled all over South Australia, including most parts of Australia too, and 26-ish countries around the world, including North Korea. Yep, even that one. I attended school in 3 countries, worked as cabin crew, and always kept on the move. Sounds impressive, right? Well, that's only 11% of the planet, so technically, I've still failed geography. I once smashed 12 cheeseburgers in a single sitting, and this other time I lived in a house with a tombstone shop out the front. It was pretty deadly. I wrote a kids' book about culture called Warren's Wombat Adventure. Welcome to the OK Culture Show. I'd tell you what it's about, but I'm still not even 100% sure yet myself. Cheers. Here you go. Can I get a small cappuccino for takeaway? And can I get one of your Kitchener buns? And 2 Kitchener buns? And one of those chocolate ones, is that? Yes. Yeah, cheers. The Kitchener Bun, South Australia's pride and pastry. Soft, sugary, and stuffed with cream and jam, but behind this sweet treat is a history that's, well, sticky. This is a story about German settlers, wartime hysteria, propaganda, and a general with a moustache so big he could start his own empire. Let's look at how the humble Berliner became the Kitchener Bun. Our story begins in the 1800s when German settlers originally arrived in South Australia. They brought their culture, their faith, and their baked goods. Among these imports, the Berliner Pfannkuchen, a fluffy donut without a hole, filled with jam and sprinkled with sugar. It became a local favourite, especially in towns like Harndorf, a town so German it could have doubled as a picturesque Bavarian postcard. Then came 1914, and with it the First World War. A serious dose of linguistic paranoia set in. When Australia joined the war against Germany, towns with German names were told to sound a bit more British. So Harndorf was renamed Ambleside. People anglicised their surnames, schools dropped German lessons, and the government went into full rebrand mode. German shepherds became Alsatians, sauerkraut became Liberty cabbage, and yes, even pastries weren't safe. The Berliner suddenly sounded way too foreign, so it was decided to rename it after Britain's top military celebrity, Lord Horatio Kitchener. Because nothing says appetising like a man infamous for colonial warfare. He established concentration camps where tens of thousands of mostly women and children died. Kitchener was the face of the empire, literally. So, let's name a cream-filled pastry after him. And this renaming game isn't just old history, it's still happening today. And it wasn't long ago at all that a Russian Prime Minister tried to ban the Americano from Burger King. Harndorf eventually got its name back in 1935, but the Kitchener Bun stayed. And now it's part of our South Aussie identity. We took a German pastry, renamed it after a British general, and called it local culture. That's heaps good. Basically Australia's way of sugarcoating history. The Kitchener Bun, proof that even pastry can have an identity crisis.